Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to another new video. So as you saw in the thumbnail, I'll be explaining you guys in this video on how to change your name by placing an ad in the newspaper and getting that corrected and submitting to passport office and getting your name changed on your passport. So before I dive into the video and explain you all the details, first of all, I've made a dedicated video on how to renew your Indian passport. So if you have a requirement to renew your Indian passport or apply for a fresh passport, I've made a dedicated video. I've got very good response for it. And a lot of people have seen my video and applied passport. So that's a very good thing for me and for my channel. So if you have not done it already, please do it. But however, like in your passport office, when you go, if your name is not correct, or if there is a spelling mistake in your name, or if your name got changed after marriage, or there'll be a lot of conditions where in the 10th mark sheet the name is different, because of that you're not getting your passport, and your 10th mark sheet and your 12th mark sheet is not matching. So there is a lot of permutations and combinations where your name on name is wrong on 10th mark sheet and you want to get that corrected. You want to submit to the passport office and get your name corrected on your passport. So it's very simple process, guys. Basically there are 3 steps to do this. First step, a lot of YouTubers, before I made this video, I saw a lot of content on YouTube and a lot of people have not explained about step number 1. So step number 1 is very basic. You have to get an affidavit done. So affidavit is very basic. If you go to any corporate centers, any local corporate centers who get the affidavits done, you can directly reach out to them. If you want, you can if you're in Bangalore and if you want help on that, I can certainly help you on that. So if you can go to any affidavit, any office or any corporate offices who do affidavits, you can just reach out to them. So in that, step number 1 is to provide an affidavit to the secretary. So in that affidavit, your name should be properly mentioned, like from old name to the new name to the corrected name what you're giving, and also you have to mention the reason why the name got changed, and the details has to be organic and authentic as possible on why you're changing your name. So that is step number 1, guys. So once the step number 1 is done, the step number 2 is to place a newspaper ad. So there are a lot of formats. I'll just try to show a couple of them on my screen and I'll try to link most of them in the description below. But as you see in my screen, there's a lot of formats. You can choose the city and you can place a newspaper ad in the local newspaper as well as national newspapers as well. So this format is again very straightforward. I'll link it in the description below. You'll have to choose first your city and why you're doing it, for your passport or for your name change. You'll have to enter certain amount of details, and once you click on next, you will get the amount to pay. It's if you do it here, it's around 500 to 1000 rupees on an average. But when you come out of the passport office, let me give you an example shared by my friend. So my friend went to the passport office, and in the PSK in Bangalore, his passport obviously got rejected because then it's correct, the name was wrong, and he had to reapply for his passport. And then when he came out, there is a lot of local agencies where you can communicate to them and you can get your passports, you can get your name changed through this newspaper ad. So you can either reach out to a local agency where they'll do it and you can obviously communicate with them. There is no problem at all. Or if you don't want that, you might as well go follow the links that I give you. If you click on that link, and you will get to know about the newspaper ad, and then that newspaper ad will be printed. There is no validity of the newspaper ad, guys, to be honest. So if you get that ad printed on the newspaper, then all you have to do is you have to carry that newspaper on the day of appointment. So if you contact a local agency, what they'll do is they'll ask you when is your next appointment. So based on the next appointment, they'll be handing over that newspaper ad on that day when you come to the appointment date. So that is more convenient for you. And if you want to place it online, you can place it. If you place it in multiple newspapers, it's obviously very good for you. So you can place it in multiple newspapers, and then you can submit along with your affidavit, along with your newspaper name change ad, and you can submit to the Passport Seva Kendra at the time when you're going to the renewal of passport. And then that's pretty much all you need for your name correction. And this I'm only telling you guys based on the passport requirement, guys. So there is a lot of things where you have a name change, newspaper ad for PAN card, for Aadhaar card, etc. For all of those things, mostly you will be needing affidavits. So affidavits is mandatory. Then you have to go for a newspaper ad. Then once that is done, you'll have to submit all of these things to the appointment center where you're going for passport. So this process is very simple, guys. So if I don't want to make this video too lengthy, and I want to explain it to you straight to the point. So I hope this video was very informative. If you need help in any of these things, please comment in the comment section or reach out to me on Instagram. I'll try to respond to you as soon as possible. I hope this video was very informative. I'll catch you guys in my next video.